Hey people, welcome back to Walk Drop.
Once again. Once again.
Yeah, first of all, let's say a big thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed to the channel. We're almost at 300 now, and I'm going to be going for a few weeks, a little over a month. So yeah, thank you very much, and please let your friends know about it. Come along and enjoy the ride. So today we're going to be going over like another Sichuanese classic, which is Yù Xiāng Qiézi. Yù Xiāng Qiézi is basically the name translates over to fish-fragrant eggplants. So let's get into it. We're going to break down the recipe, break down the ingredients. So come on over here and let's do it. Alright, so Yù Xiāng Qiézi. So one of the main ingredients, one of the most important ingredients, which is new, is right here, which is làjiāo. Okay, so these are pickled Sichuanese chilies, which are very, very important. And then we've got our xiangjiang, and we've got our Sichuan, and we've got Dòubàn, and this is the qiézi. Okay, so we've got the ginger, we've got the garlic, we've got the spring onions, and we've got the eggplant. Okay, we're going to use more eggplants than this. We're going to use like one bag. One bag over here is like about five or six. But I'm just going to show you how I cut it and stuff. We have the Tǔdòu, which is the potato flour. Okay, and we've got the Heizhi, which is the Chinese black vinegar. Okay, and then here we have the baihujiao, which is white pepper. Okay, and then over here we've got the làjiāo. Okay, and then here we've got some Xian Tang or tang, which is sugar. We have jiàng, which is our soya sauce, which has come up before. And then this is a new one that we haven't used so far. This is called làjiāo, which is amazake or glutinous white wine. You can find it at most Asian supermarkets, no problem. And this is your Làyóu, which is your chili oil. Okay, and then we've got a little bit of the stock that we talked about, and this here is the Dòubàn, so the fermented chili bean paste. The one reason why it looks a little bit different is because I've actually got here, I've got 4-year mixed with 8-year, but you don't need to worry about that. That's just something that I do myself. But if you can find it, if you can find different years, different fermentation years of it, please feel free to mix them up. But if you do find it and you are going to mix it, it's 70-30, so 70% the 4-year and 30% the 8-year. Okay, so what I start off doing is mixing a little bit in with the Dòubàn, with the chili bean paste. Like this. And mix it up. Like this. Then, after that, I take my chili oil, okay, give it a shake. And we're gonna add, this dish sits at like the medium spicy thing, so you don't want too much, you don't want to overpower the dish with spice, but it needs to have a background spicy kick. And you can mix them like this. Right. Okay, so first we're going to deal with the pickled chili. So you're going to come across here, okay, take the end off, like this, right, and you want to de-seed it. So you're going to come down here and de-seed it. Once you've de-seeded it, just top it. Comes here, goes through the middle a couple of times. Has what we call like a rough cut, so it doesn't have to be too smooth. So it ends up looking around about like that. Okay. Next up, we're going to deal with the ginger. Okay. So we're going to come through here. You can slice it any way that you want. We're going to slice it this way. You just want to get it so you can get a fine slice. That's this way. So we've got a nice smooth. Remember, for Yù Xiāng Qiézi, the rough cut is okay, so it doesn't have to be too fine. Yeah, you can just get it so it's nice and like that. Yeah. Like this. So you want the garlic, and the pickled Sichuanese chilies, okay, and the ginger to go together. It should look like this. So you've got your Dòubàn mixed with the chili oil, and you got the Sichuanese pickled chilies with the ginger and the garlic, like this. So you want them separated like this. Okay, so next we're going to take out dàsong, so the spoon. I showed you in the last video how you quickly fine dice these. Now you want this separate from the garlic and stuff, because in this particular recipe, it's going to go on at the end. Yeah, so you can get a nice rough cut. A rough cut looks good on the finished product, to be honest. So don't try and cut it too fine. A rough cut is good. Keep that separate. Yeah. Keep that separate from the garlic and the pickled chilies and the ginger. Just like that. So we've got our chili bean paste mixed with the chili oil. We've got our pickled Sichuanese chilies diced with the diced ginger and garlic, and then we've got our spring onions here diced. So this is, you want it like this because we're going to be putting this in the wok like really quickly, so you want it ready to go as soon as possible. Okay, so now we're moving on to our eggplant. Do it here. It's going to snip it around here like this. Half and half again, like this. So you're going to end up with, if you've got like about five regular sized eggplants, this would be good for, I don't know if you're doing a dinner for people, this would be good for around about 4 people or so. Okay, so make sure you got all of the stuff we just prepared now ready to go. You got your potato flour. Make sure you've got your black vinegar. This is going to go on at the end. Don't forget it. You always put black vinegar in at the end because it loses its flavor if it goes in too early. So make sure you got that on deck. I always put it on the cutting board like that so don't forget it. Okay, you want your cooking wine, you want your white pepper, you want your soya, and you want your amazake. Okay, and also if you use it like I do, you want a little bit of stock ready to go. I've got oil. Okay, I've got about, I don't know, half a liter of oil in here. Okay, so the thing is, one good trick with the oil is if you want to gauge your heat before you know the heat, and when you, like, after you get ready, you can just look at it and you can just know what heat it is. But when you're trying to get used to what the heat is, it's really good to use the dàsong, the big spring onions. Their leaves are kind of hard, right? So you can put them in there and they'll give a reaction to how like chicken skin would fry, or how pork skin would fry, or also how like your harder vegetables would fry, or whatever. So these are very, very good to use how to gauge the heat. It's very important with eggplant is that if the oil is not hot enough, the oil will just go right into the middle of the eggplant, and it'll just be this big oily mess. So the oil has to be really, 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 really hot. And in the beginning, if you don't know the oil gauges, the best way to learn how to find out how hot your oil is to use these. Let's do it. Okay, so just put some in here. Look at that, nothing, not even. So we've been going for like a minute now. That's not even remotely close to how hot it should be. Nope. 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 Might be getting a little bit closer. See how it's coming up a bit quicker now? But still, nope. Let's have a look now. Oh, almost. We're almost there. Oh, hen hao. Yes, that's where we should be. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take out eggplants. Okay. Straight in. Okay. And what we want to do is we get them to be like a nice light gold brown. Okay. Keep the heat high. Stir them around. You see how they're getting the shine to them. Okay. So we want to get a nice light golden brown. Be sure you don't overcook them because they're going to go back in and get cooked again. But you just want that nice light golden brown. So yeah, just keep going at this. And just get it till it's like a nice light golden brown. Okay. So a little bit more than this. Get like a little light golden brown. Okay, so when it gets to this stage, then we can take them off. Okay. And strain them. One time like that. So next up, take like a tablespoon of standard cooking oil, like this, right? And we want to get it hot. Okay, we want to get it as hot as we can. All right. Let it warm up. Like this. So you can sort of, you'll see, I don't know if you can see it on the video here, but you can see the smoke starting to form around the oil. That's what you want, all right? Then we're gonna go our Dòubàn and our chili oil and our garlic and pickled Sichuan peppers. Okay, come over to the eggplants, cut them off in, right, put them up, and stop one ladle, stop about one ladle. Okay, and then from here, soy sauce, about 1 tablespoon. Yeah. Cooking wine, a tablespoon, white pepper, the amazake, about a tablespoon, touch of stock, and a little touch of sugar. Little touch. Yeah. And turn the heat down and leave it like that to bubble away for a little bit. Give it like around about, I don't know, 1 to 2 minutes to bubble away like that. We'll be here for about a minute or so now. So you just check the basic flavor. Yeah. Tastes pretty good. Add a bit more stock. Yeah. I reckon that this could do a touch more sugar. So we're going to add a touch more stock, touch more salt. Give it a touch more Amazon. Get your black vinegar ready and make sure that you have your spring onion ready as well. Taste that. Okay, now start here. Get our heat to like a medium heat, like this. Take our potato flour, about a tablespoonful. That's it. Pour it in. Turn your heat up. Add your spring. Add this in. Heat up a bit. Mix it up. Put the heat up high. Get a touch more. Give it a little bit of time to boil down. The restaurant's much quicker, but at home that's what you gotta do. And then right at the end, you're gonna add your black vinegar. Right at the very end. About a teaspoon. So mix it up. About a teaspoon. Mix it in. Stir it out. Then from here. Here we have it. 鱼香茄子. That's how to make 鱼香茄子 fish fragrant eggplants. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. Also go and check the last video that I put up, which is on private house parties in Tokyo. It's like just a little clip that I put together. So yeah, see you on the next edition of Wok Drop, and thanks a lot for coming again. Bye.
Once again.